Hey, welcome back to another episode of Just Call Me Josie. In today's video, we are going to be talking all about the ZOEVA Spice of Life palette. This one really caught my attention because of the color scheme. It is right up my alley. Now, in today's video, I will of course review this palette, but we will also go over swatches as well as a quick demo of the look that I am wearing right now. So you can see how the shadows sort of perform in action, what the pigmentation looks like, and how they blend out on the eye. ZOEVA is a European makeup brand and they are cruelty free, which is absolutely awesome. So if you are cruelty free, you can purchase their eyeshadow palettes. This specific palette with a 10-pan layout costs 22.50 euros. You can purchase it off of ZOEVA's website. You can also purchase this from Cult Beauty. They do ship to all European countries, and you can also purchase it from Beauty Bay, and they ship internationally. So everyone can get their hands on this little puppy right here. So this is what this beautiful creation looks like. Now, the color story really spoke to me personally because it is warm toned all throughout, and that is definitely my personal preference. So if you also love your warm tones, then you're probably gonna really enjoy this palette as well. So let's go over the different finishes that are featured in this palette. First and foremost, we have 4 matte shades in this palette. We have this creamy white shade. We also have 2 different warm matte browns. One is slightly darker and richer than the other. And then we also have this matte shade, which is a lot more red in the undertone than the other 2 browns. Moving on, we also have 3 classic shimmer shades. We have this sort of light rose gold right here. Also this shimmery brassy tone at the end, as well as this dark, rich, sort of almost mahogany brown. This one actually has a glitter finish, one that is completely new to ZOEVA as far as my recollection. At least I haven't seen it in any of the 6 palettes that I own. And I mean, they completely nail this glitter finish in my opinion. This is by far my favorite shade in this palette. It just sparkles so prettily on the inner corner. We have a metallic shade right here. This shade just packs a little bit more punch and has a little bit more oomph than the rest of these sort of shimmer shades in this palette. And then the last finish in this palette and the last shade is a duochrome, in fact, which I am super happy that they put in here as well. So this is actually a rather fun palette because you get so many different finishes to play with. And therefore you can also create a lot of different looks, even though this is a fairly neutral palette. Some pops of colors, but because of the different finishes, you get a lot of different textures on the eyes and you can have a lot of fun in that way. But yeah, this duochrome is absolutely lovely, and it does go from sort of a orange shade and it flips to a reddish pink shade, I would say. So absolutely gorgeous. So here you have 3 of the different finishes in the palette. This is the glitter shade, this is the duochrome, and this is the metallic. And the glitter shade actually sticks down really well on like my inner corners today, for instance. It hasn't fallen all over my face, which is really important for myself in the glitter because that is usually really annoying and happens a lot. But I didn't even wet my brush or anything for any of these shades, as you will see in the demo. So they did perform really nicely, I have to say. And overall, when it comes to the quality of the palette and the formula of the shades, I would say that this one is definitely up to par with all of the other ZOEVA palettes. So if you have tried one in the past, you're most certainly going to enjoy this one as well. And if you are a complete newbie to the ZOEVA formula, I would say that first and foremost to note is that the pigmentation is absolutely amazing. Overall, across the board, I haven't found a single shade that I've been let down with when it comes to that. And when it comes to the matte shades, I would say that they are a bit more firmly pressed than, say, Anastasia, for instance. And they are a bit more like Makeup Geek. If I would compare them to a well-known formula, I would say probably most like the Makeup Geek shades. They are a little powdery, but nothing major at all. One of the least powdery formulas that I own, I would say. And the one shade that has the most fallout by far is this dark brown shade right here. I did try to pack it sort of on the outer corners because I am lacking a really dark matte in here. I would have liked to see that, but that one fell down quite a lot. But it is a shimmer, so that can be expected because I was trying to use the shimmer as a matte, so keep that in mind. But yeah, this one did give me a little bit or a lot bit of fallout actually, but none of the other did that. Okay guys, so now let's go over the quick little demo of this eye look right here so you can see some of the shades in action. So I started out with the matte white, which is called a nuance all over the lid, just for a clean slate to start my look with. Then I went in with the sort of light caramelly brown Call of the Fever and put that all over the crease. Next I went in with the shade Shared Joy, which is that really rich caramelly brown with a toasty beautiful undertone, and I used that to deepen up the crease further. I packed the beautiful rose gold shimmer called Fortuous Moments. Is that even how you say that word? I have no idea. All over the lid, and I used the dark chocolatey mahogany brown called Variety is Key on the outer corner for a little bit of added depth, and I put a little bit of Surprises of Life in the crease as well, just to give it a bit more of a reddish undertone and a bit more warmth. Then I packed the beautiful shade Unlike Any Other on the inner corner and took it a little bit up for the added pop of sparkle. And on the lower lash line I put a little bit of the shade Surprises of Life. And I also sneaked in a little bit of Favorite Discovery, which is a metallic, on the lower lash line as well. And I packed on even more of that glitter shade on the inner corner because I love it so much. Okay, so that is my review of the Spice of Life palette from ZOEVA. I highly recommend it. I do absolutely love it if you haven't noticed already. So if you like to play with different types of finishes and have some fun with that, and you also love your warm tones, and I feel like you would probably really enjoy this palette. So yeah, hopefully you found this video helpful. I want to thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up before you go, and also do feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you on board, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!